Hi, good evening. I'm Vatsal Chintalapati, and no, I don't eat grass, no forms anyway. So, I'd be talking about working with games, a viable career choice. I'm pretty sure there's lots of parents present right here who feel that their kids who play games throughout the day have no scope in life. But then I'm here to say otherwise. I'm standing here, I play games every day in, day out, and I get paid for it. So, kids who have come along with their parents, you don't necessarily have to listen to what they say. Uh, about me, I got started playing games very early. My first game that I ever played was Dangerous Dave. If any of you here have heard of it or played, uh, it was on a Windows 3.11 PC with about 10 MB RAM, I think. That point in time, that was like a huge deal. Me and my brother had to beg literally. That cute little guy on the scooter that you see there is me. Cute as a button when I was young. The PC that you see in between is what I'm talking about. The other guy is my brother. Let's not talk about him now. Uh, the system, if you can see, has a black color square on it. That's a lock. It was a physical lock on the PC that my parents would put when me and my brother would play for too much time. I am basically the second child in my family, and my life was pampered always. The first child has succeeded or achieved something. Second child, let's do whatever we want with him to an extent. At school, I was always compared to a stud of an elder brother. He was the teacher's pet. Liked whatever they did. I was the nightmare. When I finished 12th, it was decision time at home. Me coming from a middle class Brahmin family in Andhra Pradesh, engineering was the most viable option. I had mom suggesting something, dad suggesting something, aunt wanting me to become something else, grandfather wanting me to do something else. After this, at least to decide what I wanted to do, I would say I've been grateful to have very supportive parents. I took a year off. I attempted law. That's because I had more grandparents who wanted me to do law than aunts or uncles. Attempted law the first time. I think I got through, but I know I didn't. Convinced my parents to let me take a year off, during which I decided to do animation. And how that ended was me going to Singapore to do a bachelor's in game design or game programming as it started off. That course was basically meant so that I could finish my engineering degree in gaming in that particular field. Then I reached Singapore. I reached there exactly in time for the first ever night Formula One. And what I can tell you is if you haven't been there, you should go there some point in time. All the races that I have ever seen on TV for F1, not really the same experience when you listen to that sound live. Listening to that sound live is a totally different thing. This was the first time that I'd ever stayed in a hostel. The picture that you see in the middle is me being very happy because I had a lot of Coke and Pepsi. That was my 21st birthday. I'm not going to mention what I mixed with the Coke and Pepsi, but then yes, a lot of Coke and Pepsi. The picture to the extreme left, okay, this again is something else in Singapore. So Singapore has this island called Sentosa, which is a separate man-made island. And apparently one part of it is the southernmost point of continental Asia. And that is me in the center. My friends had made me walk a lot. And I mean a lot, throughout the island, in, out, throughout the day. I studied at a school called SAE Singapore. This is basically pictures from my school. This very cute lady that you see here is Margaret. She was our student's advisor. She's married now, has a very cute child. No, cute child, student advisor. The rest of the pictures are pictures from school. That's our computer lab, etc. Exposure through school. I had the chance to represent my school at a game developers conference in Singapore, where I got to meet a lot of talented people. These particular women that you see in the bottom right corner here had come from Lucas. They were enrolling people from Lucas there. Me and my batchmate basically hung out with them a lot because we got a lot of Star Wars stuff from them. And I mean stickers, badges, bags. Yes, be jealous right now. Other parts of the event were that you could meet these very talented individuals whom you wouldn't otherwise. This one guy on the end is called Lee, and he basically sketched the image that you see in the center within a span of 15 minutes. He sketched that from scratch right in front of us within 15 minutes. Basic disclaimer, if anybody of you ever happen to have me at home, keep me away from your pets. As it was mentioned, I like food. Yes, it's apparent, I know. These are few of the animals that I've eaten. I still have a lot more to check off my list. Yes, there's turtles, geese, prawns, eels, etc. Yes, 2 legs, 4 legs, 6 legs, 8 legs, all of them. I had finished my course. I was back to Hyderabad. Those 2 years that I had spent there were immensely helpful. They were like life-changing. I had learned so much. I had met great people. I still am in touch with a lot of them, basically because of Facebook, but then I would say probably without Facebook, I would still keep in touch with them. What I do now is I work at a company called Yes Gnome. We are based in Hyderabad. I am a lead game designer there. I handle a team of about 4 or 5 people. Our company basically does social games on the mobile platform. We come up with games for iOS and Android phones. So I, day in and day out, design games. I wake up in the morning. I don't feel like PDD, but I feel like what is the next game that I have to make? What is the next idea that I can design that would help make my company millions? We haven't gotten there yet, but hope to get there with the next title. Okay, yeah, that's me more talking. Apart from that, what I can tell you is game design is not as it is perceived as other people. I would say the generation from my parents who still think, my dad still thinks that I do something which is irrelevant in this world, but if you would actually come to think of it, about 60% of the people on Facebook spend time playing games. People log on to Facebook to play games, people switch on their mobile phones to play games. Games are interactive, games are educational. We can talk about games offline, but then yes, thank you for being patient with me. If you ever need a reason to cheer up, chocolates isn't the way, games are the way. So open a game and play. Thank you very much.